Hey, Bill Chaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Let us see. Oh, and of course, welcome to Tamarindo, Costa Rica. Let's see what we are going to be talking about today. This is a straight leadership 5 Minute Motivator. You're always leading, even when you think that you're not. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I'm fond of saying in my live sessions is that whether it's supervision, management, doesn't much matter. When you walk in the morning, all of your employees pick their heads up and they look at you. Whenever you walk into the common space, they're always looking at you. You and your behavior are setting the tone for your department for the rest of the day. And you need to take that into consideration because, you know what, there's no dress rehearsal. You're on Broadway. There is no scrimmage. You're in the Super Bowl. And this happens every single day. So I've got a couple ideas for you here in terms of making sure that you understand that you are leading every time you are in front of your people. Whether you think you're leading or not, you are. Here's something you might want to consider. At any point in time, what do you want your employees, what do you want your followers to do? You need to do that. Set the correct morning tone. And here's what I mean by that. In the donut shops, I was always fond of having a 5-minute huddle. So when I went to each of my donut shops and ice cream parlors, I would meet with the employees for just 2 or 3 minutes, especially if there was no customers there. If there were customers there, I'd have one of them at least, wait on the customers. But a very, very short huddle. And the huddle was something motivational that I would bring to them, maybe something that I would print out, and just something to get the juices flowing. By the way, that's what these 5-minute motivators are good for. You can use these for daily morning meetings, whichever ones work for you. Go to the YouTube channel. There's hundreds of them, hundreds of these 5-minute motivators hanging around. Use them. Watch your words. Your words can be uplifting or they can be hurtful. For example, I was just talking to somebody today or yesterday, and they said they used the term, feel free to interrupt anytime you'd like. And I thought, interrupt? I mean, that's kind of a negative term. You mean feel free to ask questions anytime you like. Isn't that a little different? That's inviting. So you need to be careful with your words and your wording. Okay. And then finally, I look for something called language action congruency. In other words, is what you're doing the same as what you're saying? If it is, cool. If not, think about changing that. So folks, I'm trying to keep these 5-minute motivators shorter. You're always leading, even when you think that you're not. Take these points into consideration. What do you want your followers to do? Do it. Set the correct morning tone. Use the 5-minute motivators. Watch your words. They can be hurtful or uplifting. And language and action congruency are very important. You take those into consideration, and I guarantee you that the climate and the tone of your department is going to change. Bill Chaka, thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next.